We're obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
Things already rolling. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now it's João Pedro.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Rafinha. Joelinton. Oh, some astute defending there. Now this could be a chance. And it's Guimarães. Oh, easy pickings there. Haaland. And he's picked out the run. And it's made... Oh, he's all... Solid! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Defending of the desperate variety. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. João Pedro unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Berger. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread. Ødegaard. Very nicely done. Now, can they get him away? Haaland is onto this. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Half an hour played now. Now it's João Pedro. This looks promising. And he's quick to get rid. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That ball looks a good one. And he's got away from him. That's very neat. Chance for a shot! Sensational from Haaland! About as smooth as it gets. And it's Norway who take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Norway have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Neymar. The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexandro. Bruno Guimarães. Nicely spread. That has ended up in no man's land.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Space for him to turn and look. Haaland receives it in a good position. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Brazil currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So let's get the ball rolling.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rafinha picks it up out wide. Bruno Guimaraes is having a shot! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Joelinton really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Alexandro. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Solot. Nicely aimed pass. Solot. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it into space. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's in a great position here.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Real chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking for options for movement. Haaland. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's a promising position. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Ødegaard. And he's managed to get rid. They've got a throw in. Chooses to go crossfield. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's ambitious. Ødegaard. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's João Pedro. Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. And he can thump it away. And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten